What's up, Eagles fans? Amy Campbell, Fran, Duffy, back again with your Eagle Eye in the Sky. It's week 3, and it's a very special week here around the NovaCare complex because Carson Wentz is back under center. He'll be starting this weekend against the Colts, and we're going to break down the film of all of the many things that this guy does so very well, a very dynamic quarterback. Fran, let's start with this play right here. What does he do that's so great?
Well, this is one of the things that we got to see from him in college at North Dakota State, is his ability to alter things before the snap of the football. Now, what the Eagles have called here is that this is going to be a little draw run play to the left. But what Carson sees is extra defenders here on that side. They are outmanned, the Eagles, on that side. So what does he do? He's going to go to the line of scrimmage. He's going to change this play up. And this is the kind of thing that he did at North Dakota State. It's what made him one of the top prospects in that 2016 draft. Now, what he did was change it to a concept that we see the Eagles run all the time. There's just going to be a couple shallow crossing routes here, and then one route over the ball. This is a great third down play. He's got lots of options. He's going to work the middle of the field. Whoever works themselves open, that's who's going to get the football. Now, one of the things that happens here that makes this so great is that he then makes a post-snap read of the safeties. He's going to take the snap, and he sees the depth of these two safeties, and he says, hold on.
A lot of traffic in there.
Let's forget about this. I don't need any of this stuff here. How about we go to this deep post route to Torrey Smith? There's a wide open space down the deep middle of the field, and he's going to drop back and deliver a perfect ball for a touchdown here, 59 yards to Torrey Smith over the top. Great ball placement, allow his receiver to go and get it. And what I love most about that play, Amy, is that he's got the ability to both recognize things before the snap, make adjustments, and then after the snap, hey, that play's not going to work. Let's go over the top.
High IQ, a lot of confidence there. Also a lot of chemistry with his guys. Let's look at the next play here, a great example of that.
No question. So this is here on the road in Seattle, obviously a very hostile environment. And what the Eagles are hoping to do here is they're going to run Zach Ertz on a little outbreaking route there and hope to get Nelson Aguilar on a deep over route. And you can see when the ball snapped, that's exactly where Carson Wentz is looking with the football. He's going to drop back. He's looking to his left, and they're hoping that Nelson is going to break open here towards the left sideline. That Zach Ertz is going to hold that underneath defender. You can see all that space on that side. Now, what happens is you get a future Eagle here, and Michael Bennett, he's going to cross the face of Lane Johnson and get right in front of Carson Wentz here, and that's going to force Carson, hey, I've got to abort here on the primary read. I have to get to the backside. Now, what I want you guys to watch is just the athletic move that Carson Wentz makes here. He sidesteps the pressure and then delivers this ball on a rope to Alshon Jeffrey on the back post for an outstanding play. Just a great example of both his athleticism, his twitch athletically, and then also just understanding where his receivers are going to be and the trust to deliver the football on time.
Super twitchy. A lot of confidence with that guy coming at you in your face to be able to make that change and get that ball there to his guy. All right, what do we have here?
So this is just another example of understanding of the defense. And the Eagles were so good on third down and in the red zone last year. Situational football, they were outstanding. And what happens here is that Carson comes out. He has an understanding that the Carolina Panthers love to play cover 2. So those two safeties are going to stay on the outside on the deep halves. And that's going to create a nice void right up the middle of the field. Exactly right. So what he's going to do is he's going to take the snap, and he's going to drop back and look to his left. You can see his eyes. He's staring to the left side of the field at these three receivers on that side. And that's going to just hold those safeties in position. That safety is going to stay there. He's not going to be a problem. He's got Zach Ertz running a corner post route. So he's going to fake to the corner and then break to the post right into that void that we talked about earlier in the middle of that cover 2 defense. But I want you to see the anticipation from Carson Wentz, because he starts to his left, and right when he takes his hands off the football, obviously I'm a little bit late there with the pause. The ball's about to come out. Zach Ertz has not turned his head yet. He's going to put this right on the money here for his tight end in the red zone, high and away, just where they want that ball to go in that part of the field. Zach Ertz is able to pull it in for a touchdown. You need anticipation in the red zone in order to have success because the windows are tighter. Everything's happening at a much faster speed, and he showed the ability there to be able to make that play in a clutch situation.
A faith throw, as you
Exactly right.
called it earlier. A lot of confidence in his guys and great chemistry. That takes some time to develop that. All right, what about this last one here?
So one of those things you talked about, it takes time to develop that chemistry.
Yeah.
Some things don't take time. You're just kind of born with it. And these are an example of just that. The Chicago Bears are showing blitz here. Obviously, you have a lot of players up near the line of scrimmage. And the Eagles have a great play called out of the huddle. This is just going to be a quick screen pass to the left side. Great way to defeat the blitz. Let's get the ball out quick to a running back out in space. But what then happens is that Carson takes the snap, and you're going to get a peel play from this outside linebacker. So the backer reads it, and once that play is taken away, 99% of quarterbacks in the NFL, they're taking a sack here. This is going to be a dead play, and the Eagles will be out of field goal range. That's not the case for Carson Wentz. As he's able to spin out of this, he knows where the pressure was coming from, and he goes out the back door, goes 16 yards, first down. The Eagles will score on the drive. Just gives you an example. There's not a lot of guys that make plays like that in the National Football League. So athletic, so dynamic. Just breaking it down, Fran, I am so excited to see this guy back under center this weekend. Carson Wentz will get the start this weekend against the Colts. Keep it with PhiladelphiaEagles.com. We will have you covered for everything leading up to that game.